welcome everyone out there. And this meeting called to order at 4:05. And Jeannie can lead us on the pledge.
Yes. Can everyone stand, please? Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening, joining us, and for the board members joining us this evening, and superintendent. Thank you. We welcome you. Roll call. I see that we're all in attendance, with the exception of Rob Hammond and Brian Wong. Okay. The agenda, it is requested that the agenda for the meeting be adopted as presented.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion carried. Minutes of the regular meeting of the Personnel Commission, April 18th, 2019, are submitted for approval.
I make a motion.
And I will second it.
Motion carried. First hearing period, to speak to an item on the agenda, address the commission and/or board, or present petitions. Do I hear or see anyone? I see many, but no one speaking. Okay. We'll move along to classifications. None. Eligibility list. None. Administration and policy. A public hearing and adoption of the Personnel Commission budget for 2019-2020 for Personnel Commission only.
I will make a motion.
And I'll second it.
And motion carried. Upcoming dates: Wednesday, May 22nd, Board of Education meeting, 7 p.m. Wednesday, June 12th, Board of Education meeting, 7 p.m. And Thursday, June 20th, is our Personnel Commission meeting at 4 p.m. Second hearing period, to address the commission and/or board or present petitions. Hearing, seeing none. We will move along to the most important part of this meeting, and that's to recognize our Employee of the Year, which is the presentation of a Classified Employee of the Year awarded to Aaron Thorne, Instructional Aide, Special Education, Plymouth Elementary School, and we take honor in making this recognition this evening.
Oh, Aaron, don't tear up just yet. If you'll join me here at the podium, we have several people that are going to come and honor you, but I'd like to start this celebration. Madam Chairperson Lupe Davis, Board President Ed Gilliland, members of the Personnel Commission, members of the Board of Education. This afternoon, as Lupe Davis has just said, we have the opportunity to honor the Lady of the Moment and the 2019 Classified Employee of the Year, Ms. Erin Thorne. Earlier this afternoon, I had an opportunity, as I normally do, just to walk the hallway of those who've previously been honored as a Classified Employee of the Year. And those individuals were selected based on a few criteria. Being a model, an exemplary employee, consistently meeting or exceeding the job performance, and modeling the Monrovia Unified School District spirit of collaboration and cooperation. Now, before we proceed with the acknowledgments, let me provide you with a brief overview of her history with the district. Erin has worked with the district since October of 1999. She started as a 3 3/4 hour instructional aide serving our special needs students at Wild Rose, then transitioned to a 6-hour instructional aide in August of 2013, but moving to Santa Fe. Having served at Santa Fe for only 1 year, Wild Rose became her home, and I think we could call it her home, for more than 4 years. At the beginning of the 2018-19 school year, Erin moved to Plymouth with Dr. G back there. I see you sitting out there, Maria Acco and team. where she continues to serve our students with special needs. In addition, she volunteered to serve as a facilitator for our CSEA negotiations team starting, I believe, in the 17-18 school year? But I think probably what's most important there is Erin knows how to facilitate, because that's the role she took on when she came on as on the CSEA negotiations team, and she's very passionate about keeping our meetings on task. I think some of you guys who sit with us know that. Now, I know others will share their experiences about Erin and Erin's roles within the district. So I think with no further ado, I'm going to call our chairperson of the Personnel Commission, Lupe Davis, to say a few words and present you with a gift. Jeannie and Tito, you will join?
Yes, they're going to join.
Moral support. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just sorting
Okay.
logistics back here.
Erin, I know I don't personally know you, but we, the commission, Jeannie, Tyler, Tito, and myself, are honored to present you with this token of
This
our...
one.
Oh, this one. Oh, this one. I got the wrong. This token of our appreciation for all your hard work, dedication to the district. And I know Jeannie knows you well, but I know the work that you do is not easy at times, but I know that your heart is in it, and we appreciate your dedication. Thank you.
I just have to say a personal note. I've known Erin for a long time. I was a preschool teacher in a past life, and I had her sons. So it goes way back, and I'm so excited for you, and this honor couldn't go to a better person. So we really appreciate everything you do. Don't cry, because I'll cry.
I trying to say that about my kids.
Gotta give you a hug. Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, Erin.
Okay. Hang tight, Erin. Board President Ed Gilliland.
Don't tear up yet. Darvin already said. Well, I've asked board members Lockerbie and Travante to join me up here. You know, Monrovia is such a special community. This is such a special district. And, you know, it's our desire as a district to give our students every opportunity that we can to succeed, both academically and emotionally and socially, to provide them an education and the opportunity to be ready for life when they walk out the door of the high school, walk across that stage. And it all starts at the elementary schools with teachers and staff, classified, certificated. Everybody has to work together. And sometimes it seems like the classified employees get a little bit less credit than some of the certificated teachers do. But I gotta tell you, we could not do what we do without the classified employees. And so when we recognize a classified employee of the year, it means a lot to us. It's so important, the work you do, Erin. And you just exemplify what it is to be an employee of Monrovia Unified and put the students first and do everything you can to provide those students the opportunity to succeed. So congratulations and thank you so much. We have a plaque. For all the good things you've planted in our students. Thank you so much.
Now, we're always appreciative of our community sponsors, and today we have Melinda from the Foothill Federal Credit Union to present Aaron with a few tokens of appreciation.
Thank you, Darvin. Yes, I'm Melinda from Foothill Credit Union, and I just want to reference back to what Darvin mentioned earlier. One of the strategic objectives of the district, the collaboration and cooperation, really resonates with me and what we do at Foothill, because it is through that collaboration and cooperation that Foothill is able to be a partner with the district. And so we really get great joy out of celebrating the successes that you guys are able to celebrate, and that includes you, Aaron. So it is an honor and a privilege to be here today to celebrate with you guys and to say thank you for your years of service that you have presented with the district, the amount of time and effort that you put into what you do and the way you support our students. So we are eternally grateful, and we want to celebrate with you. We do have a certificate and a monetary gift for you as well to enjoy and treat yourself. So we hope that you can enjoy that and take some time to take a day for yourself and just reflect and enjoy what you have worked so hard for. So, excuse me, congratulations.
Lori Schlageter, CSEA President.
Oh, what can I say about Aaron? Well, I knew of Aaron, but I never met Aaron until we were in Santa Fe. And I saw her passion for the children when we were thrown into a room with a teacher, children, and no curriculum. And her passion of trying to get everything put together to make us function as a classroom. Then she joined us at our negotiating table, and I must tell you, it is phenomenal to have her. We don't cuss as much, and we don't yell as much, and she just keeps us on tab with her little bell if she has to bring that out. But with CSCA, she has done a lot for us also. She, helped with our bylaws and getting that together. She's passionate about our CSCA members, our classified members. She's always there to answer questions. She's on our insurance committee, and believe me, she's very passionate about the insurance, even though she doesn't take it. But we just love having her as a member and doing the hard work she does. I know she puts in countless hours with doing our secretarial stuff to our budget stuff to everything. So just want to say thank you for all you do.
Now, we have some additional friends, Aaron, that wanted to come to the podium. So Dr. Maria Ackel, Kim Kirkendall, and Shannon Waddell, will you come on up?
So good afternoon, everyone. To have 3 teachers here standing to celebrate Aaron is by itself enough to tell you, or not enough to tell you, how special is this event and how special is this person. I personally worked I have been a teacher for over 19 years with the district, and I had tons of aides in and out. I would say over 50 aides. And yes, I mean, I'm not counting the subs or anything else. And when I say that Aaron is outstanding, that I mean what I say. I did not prepare for this speech. Dr. Tarosian asked me to speak spontaneously, so whatever I'm going to be saying is going to come from the heart. So Erin started this year at Plymouth School, and she's a woman with few words. She's not like loud, or she's very kind of quiet. I don't know, in your meetings, maybe in your meetings is a completely different person. But she came to Plymouth very quiet. I don't think that she was very excited or euphoric to come to my classroom. I don't know all the event, but she came and very reserved, very disciplined, and she said, I have a lot to learn. I'm not sure about this environment. And I told her, I'm almost the same. You know, every time I have a new aid, it's very hard, and it's difficult for the teacher, and it's difficult, but let's try it. Let's try together and build a relation together. And she did. What is amazing about her and outstanding, first of all, she's always on time. She's never 1 minute late. She's before the bus waiting for the students. And this is something, it's a big realization, for me. When she has to come to one of your meetings, she cuts herself in pieces to make sure that the sub is assigned to our classroom. She understands how important it is to have all the manpower in the classroom, and she does all she can to provide this one. What is very monumental in her personality and her contribution to my class is that as a special ed teacher, we have objective for every single student, and we have specific material and specific targets that we need to meet and to drill every single day. The most annoying thing for a special ed teacher is to have to remind the aides every single day, please do this with a student, please do this with a student. With Erin, I don't have to do this. I explained it once, I gave her the material that she needs to use, and by herself, over and over, she does, and then she expands. She does assessment. She says, well, we already met this goal, Ms. Ackel, and I think we should do that. So she participates in lesson planning. She participates in design, in modification, in accommodations. She even, she suggests, I think we should try this. I think we should do this with a student. And this is amazing. She's thinking outside the box, and she is contributing as much as, so that is so reflective of the year of experience. Her experience in the field of special education, I really would like to, first thing I said, within a month, I said, Erin, what are you doing here? Go back to school, get this credential, and become a special ed teacher. I said, the best teachers are the paraprofessionals. Paraprofessionals like Erin will shine in a classroom. I mean, I can't talk, I am a talker, but I can't talk for a long time about every day. She's humble, she's very simple in her words, she cares for her students. She's firm, she's like an iron hand, an iron fist with very silky gloves. You can see that she's squeezing, but it's very soft with very assertive words, not too much speaking. Like sometimes you can annoy a student by a lot of words, and she will tell, let's cut it off. Like the student does not need these words right now. Let's give space for the student to move. So, Erin, I'm so thankful that you are part of my classroom, and I think that with this year, with the months, with the time, hopefully you became part of Plymouth. I see you going to our staff room, talking and building more relationship. She's an excellent team player in our classroom. It's smooth. The classroom is moving smoothly, like on oil. So I'm very thankful and very appreciative, and I'm very really happy that you have been selected for this outstanding position. And I want you to realize this is a big deal. It's not a small deal. This is really a big deal to have this nomination, and you deserve it big time. I would like to pass the microphone. From here. Keep going. Okay, well, I have to give the space to two of her previous teachers. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah. I'm Shannon Waddell. Everybody knows me as Miss Shannon. I was blessed to have Erin, I'm going to say like 6 years. Was it that long? That's how you know it's beautiful, when you don't even know how long it was. It's 6 years, I think, because we had my first time at Wild Rose, and then we took a hiatus, and then my second time at Wild Rose, and we had a couple years there, and we had some sticky, tricky situations in our classroom. Some of the most challenging situations were with you, and that's personally in my life challenging situations, and in the classroom challenging situations, and you were a big part of the reason why my classroom ran like a well-oiled machine back in kindergarten and in 3rd through 5th grade when I had the honor of being your teacher. Stop it. I can't make eye contact with that. But all things professionally, right? You're an honorable employee. You're never late. You are a team player. I gave you a plan. Let's do this. This is the behavior we're targeting. Let's do this. This is what I need you to do. No questions asked. Let's do it. If anything, we would elaborate. We're like, okay, let's go back to the drawing board. This isn't, literally and figuratively, we rolled with the punches, right? And you are firm, loving. The kids knew you loved them. You got kids that didn't want to read. I mean, how beautiful is that? Then we saw certain students that we were told, right, don't have the ability to read. You had them reading for joy, for pleasure, for sitting down, reading a book together. That was one of my favorite memories of you, as certain students just reading with them and making them love to read the way, you and I love to read. But all of the professional things aside, like, you've developed into a beautiful friend of mine. You're at my wedding, and, you're just one of my favorite people to be a person with and to be real with. And like I said, we've been through a lot of personal things. I've been through a lot of personal things than you've witnessed. So I just thank you for 6 years of being in the CLAIM classroom and sharing that same environment. You make the days go very smoothly and very happily, and now we have many years to be friends. And I miss working with you, and I love you.
I'm Miss Kim. I got to work with Erin for, I think, a few years. She was my aide. She was awesome. I wish I could clone Erin and make many Erins and just put her everywhere. She always took initiative, wasn't afraid to get into it with students who may be a little bit more challenging, really sit down and work with them. I can, everyone has said, just give her, this is what we want to do and where we want to go. She would take it and run with it and make it her own and just be there for the kids. I think she really is there for the kids, and that's what we're all here for, and we appreciate that as teachers, and I'll keep it short. So, love you, Erin.
You're almost done. Finally, to close off the celebration, our superintendent, Dr. Kathy Tarosian.
I have been in Erin's classroom watching her with students for years. She is always kind, compassionate, and capable. That firm hand with a gentle touch is really all her. I've also seen her have these joyous moments in dancing with kids in the classroom, and it is astounding to be able to see that year after year, day after day, and it is inspiring. A couple of years ago, we went into some interest-based bargaining training for our negotiating teams, and I saw Erin emerge as a leader in that. And I realized her training with special ed students had prepared her for dealing with us as adults. The manner in which she inspired the most recalcitrant student to work a little harder, to redirect, those are the strategies that she has used with us, with Darvin, in order to make sure that we are focused and stay on task. Erin, the honor of being the Classified Employee of the Year is one given to one person who exemplifies all of the best traits of our people. And while we have extraordinary people throughout the district, I think we hit it right this year. So thank you for all you've done. And on behalf of the board, we have a certificate suitable for framing for you.
Okay, so prior to the conclusion of this celebration, Erin, we'd like you to come up front and take a picture with the board and the Personnel Commission.
Yes, that's you. Yes,
Picture taking time. Right in the middle, Aaron.
All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Take one more. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Aaron, stay there. T, come back. T, come back. We're her CSCA members that are here. Come on up and take a picture with her. Come on, Helena. Your CSCA negotiations team member. You're here representing. I see you back there. It's okay. I'm behind the scenes. Okay. Aaron, one more. We got our Plymouth family. We got the Plymouth family that needs to come on up. They're here to support you, and then this will be it. Come on up, Plymouth family. You have to adjourn the meeting and then invite us back.
Okay, we're going to have a reception following out in the foyer there. You're all welcome to join for some refreshments. The meeting is adjourned at 5:37.
4:30.
Oh, 4:30. Sorry.